Hello. I got us started with one card. It's the Starfish card, number 59. Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. This is from the Spirit Animal Pocket Oracle. Here's the guidebook. The oracle message is, stretched out on the beach, the starfish opens fully to the rays of the sun, to the power of potential. As you look out toward the horizon, do you open up to infinite possibility? Spirit is the source of opportunities beyond your wildest imagination and ensures endless possibilities are available. At this time, Starfish Spirit urges you to stretch past the limits of your everyday perception and comfort zone to dream of bigger things and imagine with even greater hope and faith, for miraculous potential is shining down on you. Feel it, bask in it, and open yourself to be filled with inspiration. This is a very fortunate sign that Starfish Spirit has come to remind you of your infinite potential. The protection message is, when cynicism says no, Starfish Spirit says yes 1,000 times over. Are you willing to entertain new possibilities? Are you limiting your goals in order to be realistic and cutting yourself off from the power of dreaming big? Let go of your rigid beliefs about what is possible for you, and let Starfish Spirit inspire you to open your heart and your eyes to what Spirit has available to you. Now is a time to stretch beyond the familiar and unfurl yourself, for you are meant for more than you are imagining for yourself. Spirit wants the best for you and will support you in achieving whatever intention you hold dear. Okay, so I wrote down some words. Before I clicked record, I went through the guidebook and I wrote down some words that stood out to me, and I added a couple more as I was reading this a second time. Okay, so what caught my attention? Sun, horizon, potential, opportunities, imagination, imagine, endless, infinite, perception, dream bigger, hope and faith, miraculous, shining, rigid beliefs, inspiration, yes, meant for more, possible, intention, open heart, past the limits, stretch beyond the familiar. But I think for sure, yeah, the guidebook mentions opportunities more than once, imagination, potential, right? Potential, infinite potential, infinite possibilities. You are meant for more. Spirit wants you to dream bigger, have hope and faith that the miraculous is possible. Push past limitations, push past the familiar, push past rigid beliefs. So basically, Spirit wants us to embody infinite potential. Spirit knows that we're meant for more. And that's what we're here to do, right? Fulfill our potential. It's infinite, so it's endless. There are no limits of what is possible. Okay, so let's see what else comes out. We can only do so much in one lifetime. Open to infinite possibility. Yes, being open. Embracing. Okay, number 15. That relates to being open. And there you go. This word as well. Number 2, acceptance. And look at her arms are wide open. Ready and eager to receive. Fulfillment. Security. Ooh. Purification. You're healing right now. Seeing the security guard, you may be a security guard. That may be your vocation. Seeing the security card, it makes me think that that's one of the things that you are manifesting, stability, material stability, but also right now as you're healing, stabilizing your chakras, one of those chakras would be the root chakra. But I'm noticing this flame now. Is this a campfire? I think basically all of your chakras are being balanced at this time. Not only the base chakra, the flame makes me think of the sacral chakra. The sunflower makes me think of the solar plexus, your personal power, confidence, your will. I see the moon in a couple of the cards, so that makes me think of the crown chakra, the third eye. Your intuition is getting stronger at this time. Fulfillment makes me think of fulfillment of wishes. And in order to receive your wishes, you need to be open. You need to be open to receiving. But seeing that sunflower, making me think of the solar plexus, you're healing that. You may have felt unworthy of fulfillment, unworthy of abundance. Your self-perception is changing, transforming. You are now open to infinite possibilities for your life. Ooh, quite a few. Stillness, beautiful swan. Patience. Difficult virtue to attain. Leadership, polar bear. So just seeing these three cards, stillness, patience, leadership, especially with the polar bear, I'm thinking of hibernation. Stillness. Oh, and they're all shades of white. So it makes me think of new beginnings. Purity. You're in a time of stillness right now. That's what these cards make me think. And that's one of the things that's one of the lessons that you're learning at this time, in this time of stillness. Not only patience, but also, yes, accepting the cycles of life. And there are times to rest, to be in stillness, to be in your feminine energy. And then there's a time for taking action, right? Leadership. This makes me think of sovereignty. And now I'm relating it back to the solar plexus. Personal power. 1222, what I looked up. Oh, and this bright star here. You are moving towards your true north. Okay, and that makes me think true north. I looked that up recently when I was doing some research. So since it came up again here, I'm going to take that as a sign. Okay. So, the spiritual meaning of true north. True north symbolizes an inner compass, guiding individuals towards their authentic selves, purpose, and spiritual growth. Spiritual significance of true north. True north, while often associated with navigation, makes me think of the boat, holds profound spiritual meaning. It represents a guiding force that leads individuals toward their ultimate purpose and direction in life. At its core, true north signifies alignment. You're being aligned, purified. Your chakras are balancing out. At its core, true north signifies alignment with one's inner truth and higher self, serving as a beacon for spiritual growth and transformation. As I was reading the words higher self, it made me think of the sunflower again, and this bright yellow part of the flower here, sunflower. For some reason, that made me think of, let's just imagine that this is your head, okay? And the yellow petals are let's pretend that it's a golden ray of light radiating from your head. So kind of like a really big halo. That's the image that I got. Oh, and as well, beacon. So that makes me think, okay, you're a beacon. You are a beacon of light. And it mentions transformation. You're definitely going through a transformation. Inner compass and authenticity. The concept of true north acts as a metaphor for one's authentic self, the core of being that remains constant amidst external chaos. Stillness. By aligning with true north, individuals can experience fulfillment. Oh, interesting. How synchronistic. Fulfillment, integrity, and inner peace. This journey involves self-discovery, where one learns to silence external distractions and listen to their inner voice, ultimately uncovering their unique gifts and purpose. Connection to spiritual traditions, indigenous cultures. In many indigenous traditions, true north is one of the 4 cardinal directions, each associated with different aspects of life. It reflects the interconnectedness of all things and serves as a guide for spiritual journeys. Buddhism. True north is linked to the Eightfold Path, guiding individuals towards a virtuous life and enlightenment. The sunflower, enlightenment, like your crown is enlightened with a golden glow. It represents the ultimate goal of spiritual practice, returning to one's true nature and living harmoniously with the world. Christian perspective. For many Christians, true north is embodied by Jesus Christ, seen as a constant guide amid life's uncertainties. The concept emphasizes the importance of faith and alignment with spiritual values. Okay, practical applications. To embrace the spiritual meaning of true north in daily life, individuals can engage in practices such as mindfulness and meditation. These practices help connect with one's inner compass and clarify life's purpose. Setting intentions. Establishing clear goals aligned with true north can guide decisions and actions. Connecting with nature. Nature can provide insights and a sense of direction, helping individuals align with their true selves. In summary, true north serves as a powerful metaphor for personal and spiritual alignment, guiding individuals toward authenticity, purpose, and a deeper connection with their inner selves. By understanding and embracing, there's a word, embracing. By understanding and embracing this concept, one can navigate life's challenges with clarity and resilience. Okay, navigate. The word navigate makes me think of boats. She's on a boat. You are on a voyage, so to speak, a fool's journey. And you're using your inner compass as a guide. You are the captain of this ship. Okay. Where else shall we go? anything in this deck, Spirit? Self-love. 61. Red makes me think of the root chakra, stability, represented by this card, security. And now self-love makes me think of this acceptance card, self-acceptance. Embracing yourself, embracing this fool's journey, this new beginning of yours. Loving yourself enough to take a leap of faith on this untrodden path. You truly are the leader of your life. This is the Psychic Tarot Pocket Edition. There you go. Solar plexus. Growing in confidence, self-worth, becoming more stable from within. Passion ignited, okay, yeah, makes me think of the sacral chakra. Passionate new beginnings, 2222 when I looked up. I mentioned the sacral with this flame. There's a flame here. Perhaps you're pursuing a creative endeavor at this time. You're starting to feel more inspired. Oh, and also there's a yellow moon here. So that also reminds me of the solar plexus. Memories of love. This is the Six of Cups in the traditional tarot. You can look back now, comparing the older version of yourself to who you are today. I'm sure you'll be able to note the difference from your past self, who may have doubted, had limiting beliefs, didn't believe that you had potential. Who maybe, didn't feel very good, didn't feel worthy. Of a fulfilling life. But you're starting to accept yourself. I'm looking at the acceptance card again, and the words "take a bow" entered my mind. Which makes me think of the starfish spirit, making me think of the star card in the tarot. Spirit wants you to give yourself credit for how much you've grown, how far you've come. Yeah. Two swords cards. 5 of Swords, conflict and defeat. The end of a cycle of suffering. 9 of Swords, suffering in silence. You went through all that inner turmoil of not believing in yourself, of having low self-esteem. And now, knowing that you are sovereign, the leader of your life, the captain of your ship, you now know that you are innately abundant. This is the Empress card in the Tarot. Number 3. 3 I associate with expansion. You are expanding. Look at her arms extended wide. She knows she's abundant. She knows she's worthy. Fertility, yeah, it makes me think of creativity, abundance. Heart, this green glow in her chest area makes me think of the heart chakra. Yep. You've healed your heart. Your heart is open now. You're open-hearted. Despite all the pain you went through, you remained open-hearted. Okay, yes, the waiting game. This is the 2 of Wands. You're in stillness right now. Patience. I know how hard that is. But expect material harvest. This is 9 of Pentacles. Material evidence of all that inner work, of knowing internally that you are innately abundant, as within, so without. Oh, and the word fertility, it makes me think of infinite possibilities, the message in the starfish spirit. Guidance. Oh, and the passion ignited. Inspiration, feeling inspired. That's a couple of the words that stood out to me when reading the guidebook on the starfish spirit. And also the phrase meant for more. That's one of the words that popped out to me. And when I look at this picture, yeah, she knows she's meant for more. Look at this body language. She knows, just like the Empress. You're embodying the Empress energy. Okay, another 3. This is partnerships and alliances, 3 of Wands. So you may be spending some time alone right now. You may be in solitude, which makes me think of the polar bear. Solitude figure out in the snow. But the polar bear looks very wise to me. But yes, expect partnerships and alliances with other souls who are also aligned from within. This is what you're manifesting. The Empress is a magnetic manifester. Her blessings are magnetized to her. She does not chase. Oop. Okay. Heartache and loss, 3 of Swords. So we have quite a few swords. Suits, lots of swords, air, energy. A lot of mental conflict. Look at this, sacral chakra. You're feeling more inspired. Okay. Okay, this is card number, this is 5 of Pentacles. In this deck, the Psychic Tarot, it denotes financial and material changes. We also have 7 of Cups. Choose wisely. You're going to get a lot more opportunities. That was also in the guidebook for the Starfish Spirit. Opportunities. So Spirit, okay, this says choose wisely. Now, there's a gentleman on a pier. It looks like he's meditating, so he's going within. This makes me think, seeing this lone figure meditating, it reminds me of the Hermit card. So I associate the Hermit card with wisdom. You've gained a lot of wisdom as you've healed. And these 2 birds often denote divine messengers. And you're highly intuitive, as represented by the Empress card. You're highly intuitive. So when these opportunities show up at your door, you have the wisdom and discernment to make the right choice for you. And look at this, 6 of Wands, victory and success. Okay. Look at this. Well, victory and success. So 6 of Wands and also 3 of Pentacles. Recognition and reward. So again, that makes me think of, well, the Starfish Spirit. But I did mention it made me think of the Star card in the Tarot. Recognition and reward. So you need stability for that. If the thought of that makes you nervous. You might get some public recognition. And since we're seeing passion ignited, so the Ace of Wands and the sacral chakra, it makes me think that you're a creative. and something that a creation of yours may magnetize to you recognition, public recognition, victory and success. Number 4, firm foundation. That's the root chakra. I think we talked about that when, in regards to the security card. Yeah, look at all these chakras coming out. You're being balanced out. This is wonderful. Stabilizing, aligning. Okay, new beginning. 0, new beginnings, I should say. New beginnings. Yep, the Fool. You're on a fool's journey. You're transforming. You're likely at the 0 point right now. The in-between. You closed out a cycle, and a new cycle is about to begin. But you're playing the waiting game right now, which is why Spirit is advising patience. I know how hard that is, but you're gaining spiritual strength. 9 of Wands. Shall we go to another deck, a different deck? Okay, let's try the Light Seers. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, making steady progress. There you go. Making steady progress. And the Knight of Pentacles, yeah, Pentacles. Root chakra, stability. Oh, good. Okay. Knight of Wands. So we had the sacral chakra and passion ignited. Ace of Wands. So now 9 of Wands. Yeah, enthusiasm is returning to you. If you were feeling despondent, as denoted by the heartache and loss card, suffering in silence, feeling conflicted and defeated. Enthusiasm, vibrancy is returning to you. Okay, the 2 of Swords, stalemate, more swords. Okay, and you got the 8 of Wands. So I'm going to clarify that. 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Interesting. Well, you had confirmation of the Ace of Wands in another deck. So that's a counterpart to this one. Yes, passion ignited. Passionate new beginnings. Okay, so to clarify the 8 of Wands, we got the Ace of Wands and the 6 of Cups. And the 6 of Cups, we got that previously in this deck, Memories of Love. Okay, we need more. Are you going to receive communication from someone from the past that's related to your passionate new beginning? Oh, now lots of new beginnings. Now you have the Ace of Swords, some aha breakthrough. Aha moment, breakthrough. You're going to receive a breakthrough, and it might happen, unexpectedly. But what is the Six of Cups? Two of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. Well, you definitely have walked away from disappointment, heartache, moving towards a brighter future. Two of Pentacles, balance or juggling resources. So that makes sense with the Seven of Cups, with having a lot of choices. So this Ace of Swords, it makes me think you may have a breakthrough idea of some sort, which will ignite an abundance of opportunities, business opportunities potentially, with the Page of Pentacles. New business opportunities, yes. Okay, so this is Four of Pentacles, which is the counterpart to this card right here. This is also represents the Four of Pentacles in the Psychic Tarot deck from Foundation. Currently, you might be guarding your resources. So seeing this Six of Cups, it makes me think maybe this is an idea, because it makes me think of the past. So it may be an idea inspired from, or has something to do with a past life. An ability from a past life. Some kind of skill, gift. Seven of Pentacles. Yep. Having faith that you will reap a harvest. And we already, didn't we see Nine of Pentacles? At the beginning, we did. Yeah. Wow. Yep, you're looking optimistically to the future. Makes me think of this card here. Okay, yeah. Six of Swords. Did we also, this is a confirmation, I think. Did we see six? No, maybe not. Okay, wow. It's almost 44 minutes. Six of Swords. Moving to calmer shores. There you go. Here comes the sun. Yeah, there you go. Embracing a bright future. Yes. Okay. I think I'll end it there. Okay, we're a little over 44 minutes. So, yes. Thank you so much and take care.